We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
For Baltimore, the second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty good.
The third baseman.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he falls behind 0-2. Alberto has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Tanaka, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 24.
Stepping in, DJ Stewart, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. One ball, no strike.
The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tommy Malone will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett.
Here it comes.
Gardner.
Nope. Ball.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch, and that misses 2-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Santander, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 70.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. LeMahieu is certainly hoping to be honored as an all-star this year, but he's sort of on the fringe right now, currently third in fan votes at second base.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Swing and a liner.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Stepping in, Torres, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with two away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Urshela on third. LeMahieu at second with two gone. High in the air and deep to left center field. Santander looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Three-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Sixth home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Aaron Judge.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Tauchman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Ready now for Baltimore, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
In now, Pedro Severino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
One out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The center fielder, number 21.
Now batting, number 21. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now, Luke Voit, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Previously against Tommy Malone, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So here's the veteran, Brett Gardner. Now the double steal is on here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0-1 count and the pitch. None out, runners at first and second. High and deep to right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming as that's going to be off for his starter, Tommy Malone. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Miguel Castro is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. DJ LeMahieu will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 hit hard back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Runners on first with one down. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Popped him up. Mancini is there. And that's the 3rd out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Striding in once again, number 12, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope. Ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Hunter Alberto.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate, Mike Tuchman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 1-2. This is pulled into right. Stewart is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 21 is there, and he has it for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 24.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
25.
up now, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and 2 now. Pitch on the way. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Alberto has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. And quickly there are 2 away. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Ready once again, Torres. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Severino finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Dwight Smith Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, number 21, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the belt, the pitch lays off 1-0. This is foul right side. 2 out with the man at first. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Smith isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they're on the board. It's 6-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, number 12, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. On the ground to the right side. LeMahieu with a great stop. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Paul Fry is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Paul Fry.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
2-1.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So digging in now, Mike Tauchman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Misses. Ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-1. Settling in now, Hanser Alberto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeehaw!
0-1 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So striding in, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Torres has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 24.
Digging in, DJ Stewart. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
The center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 70.
Ready now, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Torres. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Popped him up. Iglesias waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. On a line, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's quickly 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
That missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's in.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 21.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 21. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here's the 0-2.
1-2. Nope, ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. They trail 6-1. Number 29 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 29.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
Here's big Aaron Judge inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. It was a walk in his last trip. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now back, first baseman,
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Now that.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting dealer right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch.
2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's another one. Again belted to deep right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Richard Blyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Gio Urshela.
Number 70.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 10-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, and there's one away.
Second base.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Chad Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 12, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. And that's the second out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Into the box, Torres. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Alberto gloves it. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 10-1. So here's Trey Mancini starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, number 24.
So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
One.
One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this will kick off the base of the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Dwight Smith Jr.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka notches his 3rd win of the year. Tommy Malone permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 18 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.